Hello, future millionaires. This is Aztec, and this is the CSC. Today, I'd like to make a point to Twitter and asking them to go ahead and verify Charles Hoskinson. I think it's very important because people are impersonating Charles Hoskinson and attacking our community. We have a very large community, as you can see as one indicator here. Charles Hoskinson has 107K followers on Twitter, and of course there are many other types of media outlets where people follow him, but on Twitter specifically, there's a lot of people that follow him, and some of those may be vulnerable. I think that Twitter should verify his account. Now we're going to go ahead and go over a couple reasons why here. Now this all stemmed from this tweet here by Satoshi Nakayolo. Awesome name. Now he said, "Hey Jack, Twitter, can we get IOHK Charles officially verified on Twitter? He's long overdue. Cardano community, let's make this happen." So this got me fired up, and I thought, hey, let me go ahead and contribute to this to make this happen. I hate to think that there are people that are being taken advantage of in my community, and that this is happening just because of a simple thing that can be taken care of by Twitter very easily by a couple clicks of some buttons. Now, I do want to point out that here on the FAQ for Twitter, they say, important. Please note that our verified account program is currently on hold. We are not accepting any new requests at this time. Now, I'm pointing this out very early on in this video because I do understand that the program and the FAQ site is suggesting that the program is on hold at this time. But from what I've seen using Twitter, I like to use Twitter. It's a great platform. So, if you're from Twitter and you're watching this video, I am very appreciative of the platform. I am not here to attack the platform. I just want to point out that I believe that I've seen other accounts verified recently. So I'm hoping that this account can be verified to protect our community. Now, it does say here the blue verified badge on Twitter lets people know that an account of public interest is authentic, and a lot of people think that the blue badge is kind of suggesting that Twitter is endorsing a person, or that you have some kind of status on Twitter, and that is not correct. It's just there to show that this is the actual person. And in this case, I want to point out that you have people like Vitalik, who is currently, he has the verification account badge. He actually had to change his name to Vitalik Non-Giver of Ether because there was so many scams, so many people trying to impersonate him, that he actually changed his name. So just at one point here, I'd like to ask Twitter to take a look at this, because there are so many people trying to scam people that hold crypto. That Vitalik actually changed his name. Now, I do understand that this happened during 2017 or 2018 when there was a lot of bots, and Twitter took care of that for the most part. So thank you, Twitter, for doing that. But there is still a lot of people that direct message people and ask for crypto, or tell people if they give them so much crypto, they'll get so much in return. A lot of these scams are still prevalent. I'm on many different platforms, and I have talked to different people that have been part of scams or attempted scams. So I understand that it might not be prevalent and on the front page of a tweet, in a reply or something like that, but it still is very prevalent because it happens during the or happens within the direct messages. So One easy fix is to just put this little blue badge on Charles's account. Now, if we look at this, Charles is definitely contributing to the platform. He has 10.2K tweets. He has 107K followers. That is a significant amount of people that are out there that could be vulnerable to attacks, Twitter. So, again, our community, I hate to think that people that are holding Cardano, that are hodlers, people that trade in and out of Cardano, people that are part of the community or enthusiasts could be attacked just because of this little blue badge. So I'm asking you to go ahead and take care of our community. This is 107K followers. This is just one indicator of the amount of people that follow Charles Hoskinson. There's other platforms out there. And these people are at risk. So, he has a lot of likes. Basically, his account is of interest. And if we look at the help center here on Twitter, again, it says the blue verified badge on Twitter lets people know that an account of public interest is authentic. So his account is of public interest. It says the badge appears next to the name on an account's profile and next to the account name in search results. It is always the same color and placed in the same location regardless of profile or theme color customization. So it's not going to be in the picture. It's going to be right next to the name like this or like this in a reply. And here it says an account may be verified if it is determined to be an account of public interest. Typically, this includes accounts maintained by users in music, acting, fashion, government, politics, religion, journalism, media, sports, business, and other key interest areas. A verified badge does not imply an endorsement by Twitter. So again, I understand that I am not asking for an endorsement. There's all different kinds of viewpoints, but I mean, you got guys like John McAfee, who is, a lot of people are wowed by the things he says. I have nothing against him, just to clarify, but he's verified. And there's other people like Vitalik that are verified. These are very significant people in this space. So I'm asking Twitter, and I'd like for the community to get on board. And on the 28th, so just in a couple days, I'd like to use this hashtag, #GetCharlesVerified. I'd like to call out to the Cardano Effect, Barry TV, Adosaur, Adatainment to go ahead, and also if you have Twitters, these are prominent people in our Cardano community. I'd like to ask for them to go ahead and ask for Twitter to verify Charles using this hashtag. And again, this all came about because of this tweet here. I'm just part of the community and wanting to go ahead and do my part to go ahead and take care of our community. So yep, guys, that's about it. I've made my points. We have a lot of people in our community. It's very large, a lot of people following Cardano, and they know of Charles Hoskinson, and I think that our community should be taken care of. So Twitter, all I'm asking is that you take this into consideration and you get Charles verified, because it definitely matters. If we look at these tweets here directly from Twitter support, this was back in 2017. So I kind of a side note, I was looking at the FAQs and I noticed that the account program was under hold. So I tried to figure out where it came from, and I realized that this started back in 2017. So it's been a while, guys, that this has been a thing or an issue. So to kind of give some context, the tweets say, verification was meant to authenticate, identify, and voice, but it is interpreted as an endorsement or an indicator of importance. We recognize that we have created this confusion. We need to resolve it. We have paused all general verifications while we work, and we'll report back soon. It says verification has been perceived as an endorsement. We gave verified accounts visual prominence on the service, which deepened this perception. We should have addressed this earlier, but did not prioritize the work as we should have. The perception became worse when we opened up verification for public submissions and verified people who we in no way endorse. And of course, knowing the community is asking for an endorsement, Twitter, we're asking for protection. Down here it says we're working on a new authentication and verification program. In the meantime, we are not accepting any public submissions for verification and have introduced new guidelines for the program. So you can see this is back in November 2017. This is a long time ago, so this is an issue. It's an ongoing issue, and I understand that they're not accepting any submissions. I'm hoping that I can create a hashtag that at least gets them to push this forward so that other communities are not affected, and also Charles Hoskinson can be verified to protect our community. There were some tweets right after these tweets from Twitter support that say this makes no sense. It says you aren't accepting public submissions, yet new accounts are in fact being verified. How? Another person says most accounts that are verified are of public interest, and were not submitted. And then the person says, but they are saying that they don't want to give the impression that they are endorsing when they verify accounts. So if they are the only ones determining what is of public interest, then they really are endorsing. Now, this is just some random people on Twitter, and I guess from what like I've saying and what I said just a couple minutes ago, I feel like I have seen accounts become verified while this verification process is supposedly supposed to be down. So again, I'm just making some points, kind of point out that we're not asking for endorsement. We understand that this account, Charles Hoskinson's account, is of public interest, definitely is, and we'd like to protect our community. So all we're asking is that his account is verified. Again, to the community and to everyone here, I may have missed people that are prominent YouTubers, within the Cardano community. I apologize if you are not in this list here. I'd like you to also PM me on Telegram and try to get in touch with me or your people and be a part of this, because we're all just trying to protect our community. So again, on the 28th, I'd like everyone to use this hashtag #GetCharlesVerified so we can protect our community. Now that's it. Never give up on the future of money. Take it easy, guys.